This book is also known as Blowing Up the Pentagon and Saying You're Not a Military Factory. My drone is civilian, how did I know they were going to bomb the 5th floor? Please, I'm not really a military factory. Yi Fei, the owner of the Divine Eagle toy factory, was very speechless. After crossing over, Yi Fei became the owner of a toy factory, which was very backward in terms of technology, military industry, and other aspects. With the help of future technology systems, Yi Fei developed a new type of drone, but it was ordered by a foreign big brother. Subsequently, news came that the Jiao building had been bombed, using a drone developed by Yi Fei. Yi Fei said, "Brothers, you can't believe it. I just run a toy factory and have always been honest and upright. This must be their fabrication of rumors and persecution of our well-known enterprise." Netizen 1. Can you explain why your drone has such a strong payload, isn't it for bombing? Yi Fei said, "This is for loading goods and delivering packages to the delivery guy." Netizen 2. Why do drones fly so fast? Yi Fei said, "Flying so fast is to save someone in need. It can be rushed." Netizen 3. So why can machine guns and cannons be installed on top of this drone? Yi Fei said, "My original intention was to install a camera and capture beautiful scenery. Who knew they would use it to install weapons?" Netizens. But how do you plan to explain why I posted a video thanking the Divine Eagle Military Industry Factory for providing weapons that helped them complete this operation? Yi Fei collapsed. I'm really a state-owned enterprise. Besides, I'm a military factory. I'm suing you for defamation. Keywords of the novel. Who says I am a military factory? I sue you for defamation. No pop-ups, who says I'm a military factory? I sue you for defamation. Download the complete set of TXT, who said I am a military factory? I sue you for defamation. Latest chapter reading. Chapter 1. The Beginning of Hell. Develop drones within a month. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 1. The Beginning of Hell. Develop drones within a month. Hurry up and pay us the salary. I'll tell you, if we don't see the money today, we'll just stay in your office. Unscrupulous boss. If you don't pay any more, I'll expose you. In the Shenying toy factory and the factory director's office. Countless workers wearing factory uniforms are stuck inside and outside the office, staring angrily at the man sitting at the desk. This man is handsome and elegant, with unparalleled temperament. Especially those eyes, no more, no less, just two, they are mesmerizing at first glance. Yi Fei looked at the vast crowd with a bewildered expression on his face. What situation is this? He's a 996 social animal, how could so many people come to him for salary? At this moment, Yi Fei realized that there was an additional memory in his mind that did not belong to him. After digesting the memory, Yi Fei's face became somewhat complicated. He has traveled. This world is a parallel world of the Earth. The history, culture and world map are identical to the Earth. The only difference is that the world lags behind the Earth in terms of technology, military industry, and other aspects. And his identity in this world. He is the owner of a toy factory. From a 996 social animal to a factory owner, it can be considered a class leap. But this toy factory is going bankrupt due to poor management. Even the wages of the workers cannot be paid, and they have been in arrears for several months. After understanding my current situation, Yi Fei sighed. Very speechless. Spread out such a mess. It's like the beginning of hell. Give me the money. Don't think you can fool things by not speaking. I don't even have enough rice to cook at home now, can you take pity on us and pay off our wages? The noisy voices echoed in my ears. Yi Fei looked at the crowd in front of him. There is even one person holding a phone, shooting a video at him. If his salary arrears were to be uploaded online, that would really kill the society. Moreover, if you keep defaulting on wages, you will be caught. We must resolve this matter as soon as possible. But the problem is, he can't even afford it now. We can't sell the factory anymore. Thinking of this, Yi Fei frowned tightly. Just when Yi Fei was in a state of anxiety, suddenly, a mechanical sound echoed in his mind. Ding, suitable host detected, future technology system has been bound. System. Yi Fei was taken aback. Subsequently, a joyful expression bloomed in his eyes. As an old bookworm, he certainly knows what the system is. With the system, the current difficulties cannot be solved for sure. Ding, the beginner gift pack has been distributed. Do you want to activate it? Without hesitation, Yi Fei said, open. Ding, congratulations to the host. Received. Startup capital of 10 million yuan. And a drone blueprint *1. The money rewarded by the system has been transferred to the host's account through legal means, and the host can use it with confidence. The drone blueprint is temporarily stored in the system space and can be retrieved by the host at any time. Ding, task now released. Successfully develop a drone within 1 month based on the drawings. After completing the task, the host will receive unknown rewards. Yi Fei is overjoyed. The system is amazing. I'm really dozing off. Here's a pillow. As for the task, let a toy factory develop drones. This cross-border crossing is far enough. However, the drone drawings and data provided by the system are very detailed. Successfully developing drones is probably not a problem. The military industry in this world lags behind the Earth, and once he develops drones, he will definitely make a profit from the sea. Bring his factory back to life. However, the most important thing at present is to quickly solve the problem at hand. If we keep dragging on, those workers will probably start hitting people. Cough, everyone. Stop it all, stop it all. I have something to say. Yi Fei stood up and said loudly. The workers quieted down. But 1 or 2 still showed signs of kindness. A posture that doesn't want to deceive us. Yi Fei coughed lightly and said sternly, delaying my salary is indeed something I did wrong, but please rest assured that I will not lose a penny of the salary I owe you. I will send you my salary immediately. Upon hearing these words, the workers looked skeptical. They came to ask for their salary not once or twice. In the past, it used to be a futile return. Can I really get my salary today? Yi Fei looked around the crowd. I instantly understood their thoughts. He has over 10 million in his card, so settling his salary is not a problem at all. No waste of time. Directly instruct the subordinates to pay the unpaid wages to the workers in full. The salary has been paid, please check. Yi Fei smiled slightly. As his words sounded, a series of prompts for salary to be credited rang in the office. The workers looked at the balance in their bank cards and smiled happily. Angry emotions disappear without a trace in an instant. Yi Fei also breathed a sigh of relief. Finally calmed them down. The workers are ready to leave once their goals are achieved. Yi Fei thought about developing drones. Just take advantage of the present and announce the matter. Thinking of this, he immediately spoke up and stopped everyone. Wait a minute. Boss, what else do you have to do? The workers stopped and their attitude became much more polite. Yi Fei said in an uplifting tone. The factory is going to develop a drone. The drone market is huge. After successful development, I will give all of you a salary increase. So, all workers have ended their vacation. They will start working normally tomorrow. The words fell. The whole scene is silent. The workers looked at each other in astonishment. So many professionals in research and development are unable to come up with a decent drone. Do you, a toy factory that is on the verge of bankruptcy, still want to develop drones. Is it funny? Yi Fei did not get the reaction he wanted. I sighed inwardly. His pancake drawing skills are still not up to par. Then, with a wave of his hand, let the workers leave. After the crowd dispersed, Yi Fei takes out his mobile phone and finds that there is also a short video live broadcast app on it, but the familiar TikTok is called Douyin here. And his predecessor was a small internet celebrity with tens of thousands of fans, often selling toys from factories on it. After looking at the transaction volume, it was simply unbearable. It took only half a year to sell more than 10 of them. It's strange that this kind of factory doesn't close down. However, in today's society, traffic is money. If we can spread the reputation of the factory online, it will have great benefits for the future development of the factory. Yi Fei muttered to himself. After slightly organizing the image, I opened the live broadcast. End of this chapter. Chapter 2. Foreign Calls. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 2 Foreign Calls. Live streaming started. Although Yi Fei has no experience in live streaming, in his past life he was a bully who had been beaten up by society. He has good social skills and is not afraid of stage in such situations. Hello everyone, my name is Yi Fei and I am the owner of the Divine Eagle Toy Factory. Yi Fei greeted the camera with a warm smile on his face. It's easy to develop a favorable impression when looking at it. It is precisely because of this graceful appearance that the predecessor also accumulated tens of thousands of fans. After he started the live broadcast, fans quickly entered the room. But not much. There are only a dozen or 20 people. Wow, the anchor is so handsome, I love him so much. What's going on? You haven't gone bankrupt yet, anchor. I'm not saying it, but your toys are really ugly. Listen to my brother's advice, quickly transform, or sell the factory and start your career. These water enthusiasts are basically aimed at Yi Fei's appearance. After all, in these days, appearance is justice. Of course, there are also some water enthusiasts who advise Yi Fei to quickly transform, so that even the really poor Kucha Z cannot afford to wear it. Yi Fei looked at the barrage and suddenly became speechless. Damn it! Who leaked out the news that he is going bankrupt? Cough, what kind of bankruptcy doesn't mean bankruptcy? Yi Fei let out a light cough. Subsequently, he said solemnly, but you're right, brother. The anchor, I do plan to transform. My factory is going to develop drones. Once this statement is made, the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room suspected that they had misheard. What's going on? Are you teasing me, anchor? Laugh to death. You can't even play with a toy factory and still want to develop high-tech weapons. This wave is like landing on the moon and hitting porcelain. You don't want to develop toy drones, do you? The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room didn't believe it at all and started making fun of it. Drone, what is that thing? That's a high-tech product. It is synonymous with top-notch technology. To successfully develop a drone, in addition to massive amounts of money, it also requires a large number of highly educated researchers. Which of these things is just a toy factory owner who can take them out? Yi Fei was questioned by everyone. But his expression remained unchanged. There is nothing difficult in the world, only those with a heart. As for what kind of drone I am researching, it must be the strongest drone in the world. Whether it's flight speed, signal range. It will definitely instantly kill all the drones in the world. Yi Fei's eyebrows and eyes were handsome, and his expression was confident. This is not his boast, but rather the drone provided by the system, which is so powerful. With this world, the backward technology and military industry that pull the hips, it's not just a casual flash sale. And when the water enthusiasts heard this, their eyes were almost turning to the sky. Still the strongest at the time. This boasting is too outrageous. No doot has been blown to the sky. However, everyone was also amused by Yi Fei and shared this live broadcast room with their friends, so that they could also come and have fun. Lao Wang, let me tell you, there is a silly anchor whose toy factory is almost bankrupt and he even said he wants to develop drones, which is ridiculous to me. I'll go, what else is going on? I need to go see what kind of weird anchor this is. I also need to go and take a look. These days, such a peculiar person is very rare. And then, that's it. 1 to 10, 10 to 100. Add a teaser to the stream. Soon. The number of viewers in Yi Fei's live broadcast room has exceeded 10,000. What's the situation? Why are there so many people all at once? Yi Fei was taken aback and looked at the soaring popularity of the live broadcast room, expressing great confusion. I can't figure out what the situation is. The anchor heard that you are developing drones, are you really fake? Anchor, listen to Uncle's advice, you can't grasp it. Uncle asked you to drink less Gotzi's wine, but you didn't listen. You must be drunk, you've been talking in your sleep. Coincidentally, I have diabetes. Watch me urinate and wake up, anchor. Wait, let me do it. Otherwise, the anchor will taste the sweetness. The sightseeing group was firing barrage with a crackling sound. There was a joyful atmosphere in the live broadcast room. Looking at these barrage comments, Yi Fei felt a bit speechless. Fortunately, the popularity has increased. Unfortunately, Quan Tmo treated himself as a joke. Can Yi Fei tolerate it? Of course not. Brothers, do you not believe in the anchor's ability? Yi Fei patted the table and then extended his finger to his face. Take on a serious look with a resounding and powerful voice. Look at my face, what do you see from above? Yes. It's honesty. When I make the drone, you will know that I am an honest person and never brag. The water friends in the live broadcast room all laughed. Wait for you to build the drone. This chance is not as high as my 80-year-old grandmother's chance of killing 5 at night. Anchor, you can deceive your brothers. Don't deceive yourself too. If you can create a drone, Anchor, I'll stand upside down and slack off. Water enthusiasts are firing barrage shots one after another. Assert that Yi Fei lacks that ability. Joking, in this world where technology is lagging behind, drones belong to cutting-edge technology. They heard Yi Fei say they could develop drones, just like Earthlings heard people say they wanted to develop rockets privately. How can anyone believe this? Yi Fei smiled and said, remember to take a video of the person who is upside down and has diarrhea. The words have just fallen. A tinkling bell rang. Surprisingly, it was Yi Fei's phone ringtone. Obviously, a phone call came in. Yi Fei lowered his head to take a look. I couldn't help but be stunned for a moment. Foreign phone numbers. End of this chapter. Did chapter 3 really sell out? First order received. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Did chapter 3 really sell out? First order received. Yi Fei was a bit puzzled. The people he knows are not from abroad. Who else would call him? The water users in the live broadcast room also saw the caller ID on Yi Fei's phone. Suddenly, everyone felt happy. Don't answer foreign phone calls, Anchor. Be careful not to be scammed and get your waist cracked. Anchor, don't listen to him. Pick up, pick up. Attention all units, the anchor is starting to liven up. Yi Fei. Okay. He was originally not planning to answer the phone. But the whole activity will increase the popularity of the live broadcast room. There are also benefits to promoting his drones. After greeting the water friends, Yi Fei answered the phone. The phone has just been answered. A male voice speaking English came from across the street. Fortunately, Yi Fei's English is pretty good. Otherwise, I really wouldn't understand what the other person is saying. Hello, may I ask if you have drones for sale here? Yi Fei raised his eyebrows. I'm a bit surprised. The news that he is going to develop a drone was only leaked today. How do people from abroad know? Yes, I sell drones. Yi Fei said curiously, excuse me, how did you know that I sell drones here? Here's certain words. The person across the phone breathed a clear sigh of relief. Great. Xiaogua is very famous internationally, and Douyin is also very famous. I came across you on Douyin. I see. Yi Fei nodded secretly. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room listened with their ears up to the commotion on Yi Fei's side. Very curious. Where is the royal translator? Translate for me quickly, what are they saying? Here we go, it seems like the anchor is discussing business with someone again. Someone is ordering drones from the anchor. Ah. That's boring. Why are the anchors still looking for support? Water enthusiasts began to disdain Yi Fei. I think Yi Fei is looking for support from the cliff. Otherwise, as soon as the news is released, there will be business coming to you. Is this possible? At this point, Yi Fei and his potential customers are still in communication. I would like to order a batch of drones from you, how about it? Yi Fei smiled. His decision was indeed incredibly wise. Not long after it started broadcasting, an order was delivered to your doorstep. A good start. Of course. My friend, how should I address you? I can't say that. The voice across the phone inexplicably became a bit cautious. Seeing this, Yi Fei did not continue to inquire. Anyway, when it comes to doing business, just sell and sell the goods. Why care about what you have or don't have? Friend, how many drones do you need? Yi Fei smiled and said, I need to explain in advance that the drone will take about a month to be sent over, and you need to pay me some deposit first to ensure the trust of our transaction. Of course, I understand. I need 50 drones. The person asked, what is the price of the drone? How much deposit should I pay you? Yi Fei squinted his eyes and began to ponder. The price of his drones cannot be low. Otherwise, there would be too little face. After a moment, Yi Fei's lips curved slightly and said slowly, 20,000 units, pay a 20% deposit. 20,000 units. This price is definitely not low. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were all shocked by this price. Blaming Yi Fei angrily, he is an unscrupulous businessman. But what left countless water enthusiasts speechless is that Crooked Nut actually agreed to this price. Okay, no problem, I will give you the deposit. Wei Goran agreed without hesitation, seemingly not afraid of Yi Fei withdrawing funds and running away. Yi Fei smiled with satisfaction. Hang up the phone. The two agreed on the delivery location and other precautions. Subsequently, Yi Fei received a transfer from overseas. A grin on his face. Yi Fei happily opened his phone and glanced at the incoming message. XX Bank. Dear customer, hello. You have received a transfer of 200,000. Ha. That's great. Yi Fei smiled with open eyes. I just feel comfortable all over. It's so great. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room are very unhappy. Wow, brothers, I can't take it anymore. Surprisingly, he really sold the drone. You're really damn it. Watching the anchor make money is even more uncomfortable than losing money for me. The anchor is looking for a support. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. The barrage in the live broadcast room was wildly refreshing, leaving Yi Fei dazzled. I have already achieved the goal of promoting drones myself. Yi Fei is ready to start broadcasting. He just received an order, he needs to hurry up and produce the drone. New brothers, don't listen to their nonsense. The anchor sells orders solely based on their strength. Remember the anchor's brand. Divine Eagle brand drone, you deserve it. Alright, it's getting late too. The anchor has taken down the broadcast. Yi Fei looked at the camera and said with a smile. Is that all for now? Don't do it. The anchor is handsome and charming when boasting. I love the anchor so much. Don't leave, let's play with the brothers for a while. Upon hearing that Yi Fei was about to sew, the water enthusiasts urged him to stay one after another. After all, listening to this anchor boasting is such a beautiful thing. But Yi Fei was not paying attention to them. Without hesitation, the live broadcast was closed. Comfortable. Yi Fei let out a sigh. Being in a happy mood is not enough. This live broadcast is worth it. We have to start producing drones tomorrow. The night gradually darkened. Yi Fei decided to sleep in the rest room in the office. There was nothing to say overnight. The next day, Yi Fei got up refreshed. Subsequently, he found the deputy director of the Divine Eagle toy factory. The deputy factory director's name is Zhang Beiguang, and he has an honest appearance. He is a good friend of Yi Fei's father. After Yi Fei's father passed away, he still stayed in the factory and helped Yi Fei support his family business. Zhang Beiguang held a thermos and saw Yi Fei coming. A smile appeared on his face and he asked, "Boss, what can I do for you?" "Uncle Zhang, could you please help me go and obtain the qualification certificate for researching and developing drones, as well as the procurement of some equipment?" End of this chapter. Chapter 4. Drone Factory Delivery. The Pentagon was bombed. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 4 Drone Factory Delivery. The Pentagon was bombed 3 days later. All things have been resolved. Shenyang Toy Factory has begun the journey of producing drones. At 8 o'clock in the morning. At the entrance of the production workshop. All employees line up neatly. Yi Fei looked around the employees, his eyes shining brightly, exuding a sense of vigor. Ladies and gentlemen, the Divine Eagle Toy Factory is now facing a key point of transformation. Everyone work hard, the better the factory's efficiency will be in the future, and the more your salaries will be. Yi Fei drew a wave of pancakes with a passionate tone. But the employees below had a dull expression on their faces. Who would still believe in the boss's pancake art these days? Yi Fei didn't care and waved his hand, letting the employees go to work. The various assembly lines in the workshop have started working. The buzzing sound echoed incessantly. Yi Fei patrolled his territory with a smile on his face. This is all the land he has laid. What I produce is not drones, but money. Yi Fei-chan thought of the scene of future orders flying all over the sky, feeling happy in his heart. The production of drones is of great significance. During this period, Yi Fei not only occasionally opened live broadcasts, but also boasted with his water friends to maintain his popularity. The rest of the time, I'll be watching in the factory. That's it. Time passes by. 25 days later. Yi Fei stood in the warehouse of the Divine Eagle Toy Factory, looking at the drones filling the warehouse with an incredibly enthusiastic smile on his face. The overall color of the drone is silver white, with a highly technological design. Just by showing off, it's very scary. Finally successfully developed a drone. As the first drone in the factory, let's call it Eagle 1. Yi Fei arranged a name for the drone. And the 50 drones from the first batch of orders have also been shipped out. Now, just wait for the final payment to arrive. Ding, congratulations to the host, the task has been completed. Distributing rewards. In my mind, the sound of the system rings. Yi Fei scratched his head. I've been so busy lately that I almost forgot about the task. Let me be healthy, what is the reward for the task? The beginner gift package given by the system is just a piece of cake. This task reward must be even more impressive. Ding, congratulations to the host, reward received. Officially open the system mall. The products sold by the host can earn technology points. By using technology points, you can purchase items in the system mall. Yi Fei became interested. Full of curiosity, I opened the system mall. But when he saw what was inside the system mall, the smile on Yi Fei's face instantly disappeared. This shopping mall is really amazing. From a regular phone design blueprint to black technology that surpasses current technology. Yi Fei is very envious of those black technologies. But now, he has no technology at all. You can't make a big fat person by eating it all at once. Even if I crave those things, I have to walk the path ahead first. Out of sight, out of heart. Yi Fei closed the mall directly. Glancing at my online store. He is currently so popular online that opening an online sales channel is necessary. Nowadays, the only product in online stores is Shenying #1. But Yi Fei is confident that one day, his online store will have hundreds or even thousands of items. At this moment, the mobile phone rang with a prompt for payment. XX Bank. Dear customer, hello. You have received a transfer of 800,000. Final payment received. Ding, congratulations to the host. Successfully sold 50 items and earned a total of 50 technology points. 50 technology points, in the system mall, you can only buy some chicken rib items. I can't even buy a phone design. Not to mention any black technology. Let's save it first. Yi Fei shook his head. We have all traveled through time, but we still cannot escape the fate of saving money through hardship. The drone has been successfully produced, and it's time to notify the water enthusiasts. Yi Fei chuckled. Quickly walk to the office. Open your phone and start the live broadcast. During this period, Yi Fei has been very active, and as a result, his popularity has been well preserved. As soon as it started broadcasting, countless water enthusiasts came to hear the wind. Yi Fei leaned back in the chair and greeted with a smile. Brothers, long time no see, I miss you so much. I have good news for everyone, the Anchor's drone has been successfully developed. If you are interested in drones, click on the link in the live broadcast room to purchase. Upon hearing these words, the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were immediately shocked. Sleeping slot. Did he really develop a drone? It's a bit crazy. But can it be developed in a month? Can its quality pass the standard? I have looked at the product and the design is quite good, but is this drone still familiar? Eagle 1, powerful performance. Flying speed, carrying weight. The strongest in the world. This copy, good guy, you really dare to boast, Anchor. Don't really be an unscrupulous businessman, Anchor. You can deceive your brothers, but don't deceive yourself. Countless water enthusiasts have questioned the quality of drones. Yi Fei is quite satisfied with the copy he wrote. Netizens questioned the authenticity of the copy and the quality of the drone. I am immediately unwilling. The quality must be up to standard. The Anchor's product must be a masterpiece. I swear by my character that the content on the copy is absolutely true. Yi Fei patted his chest and said with righteousness. If anyone doesn't believe it, just place an order and buy one. As soon as these words were spoken, water enthusiasts began to brush up on the 3 words, shameless. How many people are willing to buy a drone for 20,000 yuan? Character. Do you have that kind of Anchor? Funny, character. Can that thing be eaten as food? The water friends were joking and joking happily. Yi Fei is not angry either. Continue to brag with water friends. But at this moment, the live broadcast room was suddenly flooded with the same message. Shi de Pu Ben. The pentagonal tower of Eagle Sauce Country has been bombed. Shi de Pu Ben. The pentagonal tower of Eagle Sauce Country has been bombed. Shi de Pu Ben. The pentagonal tower of Eagle Sauce Country has been bombed. End of this chapter. Chapter 5. The anchor should surrender quickly. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 5. The anchor should surrender quickly. As soon as this news comes out, it's like thunder rising from the ground. Countless water enthusiasts have been suppressed by this news. Even Yi Fei had an incredulous expression on his face. Well done, how could such a thing happen? Many water enthusiasts shared the same idea. After a moment of silence, all the water friends have exploded. Sleeping slot. Sleeping slot. Sleeping slot. Is it really fake? Who is so bold? How dare you act recklessly on Eagle Sauce's territory? What a great day today. This is true. Now it's spreading all over the internet. Those who have good news should quickly exit the live broadcast room and watch short videos. As expected, the news about Eagle Sauce has spread throughout the internet, shocking the world. Weibo, Douyin, Slowhand, and other major social apps are all dominated by this matter. Countless netizens eagerly discussed it. In the tone, there was even a hint of excitement. Everyone thinks this is retribution. Of course, there are also some people among them who strongly condemn the crowd for gloating. But soon, it was sprayed back by many netizens. The Leshan Giant Buddha Scenic Area is ready for you. Why didn't you speak up when they did so much evil? Laugh to death. No one really gets used to kneeling, right? In the live broadcast room, Yi Fei watched the rapidly decreasing number of people in the live broadcast room, feeling lost and speechless. Good guy. I've already gone to watch the excitement. Why are you so calm, anchor? Yeah. This big news, most people should have a big reaction to it. Light a cigarette, perhaps. This is Mount Taishan's collapse without color change. Yi Fei glanced at the barrage. His face remained calm. Completely indifferent. Is this matter none of my business? Speaking. Yi Fei changed his tone again. With a smile on his face, he said, don't tilt the building. Come on, let's continue talking about drones. Brothers, it's not me boasting. The drones produced by my factory can be said to be a strong batch. Whether it's the load, signal range, or flight speed, it's definitely top-notch. Strike 10 at a time, no problem. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room all expressed that you should keep blowing. You're bragging. If I believe you, I'll lose. +1, I see which big villain will fall for it. Can you really guarantee that your drone is as strong as the one on the copywriting? If that's true, then I'll place an order. Most people don't believe Yi Fei's words at all. But there are still two people who are tempted by Yi Fei's words and the cool design of the drone. Yi Fei felt refreshed when he saw a customer coming to his door. This is the first online sales order. We need to treat it well. Absolutely true. Believe me, that's right. Yi Fei is a serious person. Okay, then I'll take it. I also bought it. Sleeping slot. Is there really someone buying it? Someone really wants to place an order. The other water enthusiasts quickly advised the two to think twice. But obviously, their persuasion was of no use. Next up, Yi Fei was delighted to find that he had sold 2 of his drones. A good start. Double-barreled. This is a good omen. I have already placed an order. If the performance of the drone is different from what was written, I will expose your false advertising. Me too. 2 water friends who placed orders said one after another. Yi Fei is very confident about this. Directly say, just test it. If the drone doesn't match the copy, I'll compensate 10 for one fake. Seeing his resolute and confident demeanor, the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room couldn't help but believe a bit. So confident, do you really have two brushes? Damn it. Let him pretend it. Anchor, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. Who would have thought that a little funny anchor would open a military factory? I advise you, the anchor, to turn yourself in as soon as possible. At this point, a large group of netizens emerged from somewhere and flooded into Yi Fei's live broadcast room, saying things like, military factories and surrendering, that are incomprehensible. Yi Fei. What? What situation? What military factory? What surrender? Yi Fei said with a bewildered expression. The original water enthusiasts were also confused. I don't know what the new audience is talking about. Anchor. Showdown. I'm not pretending anymore. Labor and management run military factories. I cried to death, the anchor's silly and adorable appearance, don't talk nonsense, anchor. You're really making a big deal out of it, you know. Look at the news. Suddenly, the new audience were all talking about letting Yi Fei watch the news. Yi Fei scratched his head. Okay, since everyone wants me to watch the news, let me take a look. Yi Fei was very helpless. I had to open a certain news app. He wants to see what news it is that can persuade those water enthusiasts to turn himself in. Click on the app. Yi Fei saw the news about Eagle Sauce Tower on the headline at a glance. That's the news. Anchor, watch it. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room spoke one after another, urging Yi Fei to read the news. Yi Fei glanced at the barrage. I thought to myself. Is this really my business? But the water friends in the live broadcast room were urging him, so he had to click on the news link. The news content is a video. The video background is a building that has been destroyed, with stairs emitting flames and smoke rising to the sky. And numerous panicked crowds. A foreign host, facing the camera. Holding the microphone, with a deep and painful expression on his face. Report in a solemn tone. Today, our *** building was attacked and destroyed by more than 10 new drones. Each drone carries a 30 kg high explosive bomb, using a suicide attack. So far, hundreds of people have lost their lives as a result. This malignancy is simply outrageous. Yi Fei can't bear to watch anymore. You can tell at a glance that it's a scam. You should know that the technology in this world is relatively backward. Ordinary drones cannot achieve this performance at all. Each load capacity of 20 kilograms is already sky high. What is the concept of a 30 kilograms payload bomb? It's not him boasting, only his drones can do this, okay? Ghost talk. Yi Fei sneered. Just prepare to turn off the news. Don't close it. Don't close it. Anchor, keep watching. I'm begging you. Keep reading. Water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room, see that Yi Fei is going to turn off the news. Hurry up and make a sound. Strongly demand that Yi Fei continue to watch. Exactly. At this point, in the video footage, a person from the Xinwen department of Yingjiang appears. The spokesperson for Yingjiang continued. After testing, the drone that attacked our side has a staggering signal range of 3 kilometers. I'll go. The signal coverage is actually 3 kilometers. Fake, right? Whose drone is so strong? My mom. If it's true, it's a bit scary. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were all shocked by this. After all, the strongest drones on the market now have a signal coverage range of less than 2 kilometers. A signal coverage range of 3 kilometers is simply terrifying. There are also some water enthusiasts who are skeptical and believe that it is impossible to have such a strong drone. Yi Fei doesn't believe it at all. Disdainful smile. "Brothers, that guy is just talking nonsense at first glance," said the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room. "The only one on the market that can achieve this signal coverage range is my drone. Other drones, impossible. Water friends. This anchor. You really hit the nail on the head and never miss any opportunity to boast." Yi Fei really felt that there was no need to continue watching. It's just fake news, isn't it a waste of time after reading it? So, I was ready to turn off this video again. But at this moment. Only see. The spokesperson spoke again. The speed of drones is also extremely powerful. The flight speed has reached an astonishing 140 km per hour. This batch of drones, whether in terms of load, flight speed, can be called the strongest in the world. Hiss. Strong. Too strong. It's not an exaggeration to say that it's the strongest drone in the world based on this data. The water enthusiasts looked shocked. Shocked by this terrifying data. When Yi Fei heard this, he was very unhappy. Slammed the table in anger. "You're so shameless. Unexpectedly stole my drone performance copy. Is there still any royal law? Is there also any heavenly principle? I'm very angry." Yi Fei is furious. "I wish I could punch that guy along the internet cable." But no matter how unhappy Yi Fei is. In the video, the spokesperson continued to speak. "It can be confirmed that this batch of drones is a new type of combat machine. Meanwhile, we have confirmed which military factory produced this batch of drones. Hear this." The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room suddenly came to their senses. Curiosity has reached its peak. Here we go. It's finally the highlight. I want to see which military factory is so impressive. The anchor must keep watching. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room are frantically scrolling through bullet comments. At this point, the spokesperson had a cold and stern expression, looking straight into the camera with an incredibly sharp gaze. His tone was cold and sharp. One sentence at a time. "This batch of drones comes from a military factory called Shenying. Upon hearing this, countless water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were shocked. I was so shocked by this heavyweight news that my chin was almost falling off. Sleeping slot, sleeping slot. Divine Eagle. Isn't that the anchor's factory? No wonder so many brothers just said they want the anchor to surrender." I was stunned. The anchor was so bold as to open a military factory. Yi Fei. Labor and capital are the makers of toys, okay. When did it become a military factory? This is slander. Yi Fei's face was speechless. "Explain to the water friends. What kind of garlic are you packing? Don't think I don't know, you run a military factory. I advise you to be honest and lenient, anchor." Water enthusiasts don't believe Yi Fei's words at all. They all named and named you, don't you admit it? I really treat the brothers in the live broadcast room like fools. Yi Fei sat up straight. "Righteously speaking, I don't have it. This must be them fabricating rumors and framing our state-owned enterprises. Brothers, we need to maintain a clear mind and not be deceived." The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room couldn't help but think after listening to Yi Fei's explanation. The anchor is so handsome, he really doesn't seem like a lawless maniac. I always feel like there's something wrong. Water enthusiasts saw that Yi Fei's posture was as straight as pine and cypress, exuding a sense of righteousness. Be skeptical about his explanation. Yi Fei looked at the barrage in the live broadcast room and saw that most of the netizens had almost believed his explanation, with a hint of smile on his lips. He's a businessman. If my reputation is bad, how can I do business? Cough, it seems that the brothers are all smart. Yi Fei smiled and said. Who knew it was just at this moment? The news screen flickered. A person with a big beard appeared. As soon as he appeared in the picture, he caught the attention of all the water enthusiasts. Even Yi Fei couldn't help but read the news. I secretly wonder in my heart. Who is this hanging hair? Only see. In the video screen. Big Beard had a hatred in his eyes. In a cheerful tone of revenge, he said. I admit, I did the eagle sauce thing. The drones used were also purchased by me from Shenyang. My luck is still good. I was able to discover this military factory and quickly made a decision to order a batch of powerful drones. As he spoke, he took out several new silver and cool-looking drones. It's the Shenyang EP1-10 drone. Big Beard continued, the Divine Eagle is a very powerful military factory, and I will continue to order there. The smile on Yi Fei's face had already disappeared. Stunning. I'm completely confused. Okay, you old six anchor, you almost got me into a ditch. My mom. So the person who called the anchor that time was this Big Beard. No wonder it was a foreign number. I just took a look and the drone that Big Beard is holding is just like the drone sold by the anchor. You're a military factory, no, you're a Kombu member. The words of the bearded man fell like thunder. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room suddenly exploded. At this point, they had already determined that Yi Fei was running a military factory and had not run away. And he believes that Yi Fei needs to be cool. And this news quickly spread. Shocked countless people. End of this chapter. Chapter 6. The anchor will definitely be sentenced to death. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 6. The anchor will definitely be sentenced to death just as Yi Fei and his water friends were watching the news. Military. In a conference room at a certain military base. Several soldiers wearing military uniforms took their seats at the conference table. The leader is a middle-aged man with a national character and a resolute expression, exuding an aura of non-anger and self-reliance. He said in a low voice, I believe everyone knows what happened in Eagle Sauce Country. Let's share your opinions on this matter. As his words fell. In the conference room, the other soldiers spoke one after another. A soldier exclaimed with emotion, the Shenyang brand drone that bombed the building has strong performance and can be considered the pinnacle of current drones. This high-tech product was only developed and produced by the Eagle Sauce Country in the past, but it turned out to be domestically produced. It's really regrettable. The words made others nod uncontrollably. The development of high-tech products such as the Shenyang drone in China represents that Xiaogua technology is no longer being crushed by Xinjiang country everywhere, and has a rising trend. Under normal circumstances, this is good news, but it is related to terrorist attacks, said a soldier seriously. This matter must be treated with caution. That's right, the top priority is to figure out whether the other party's opening of a military factory is true. If it is confirmed that the other party has opened a military factory, what should be done? Someone has pointed out the most important question. The Shenyang EP1-10 drone is a high-tech product, and the people who developed it are also talents. Our Xia country is in short supply of such talents. I think we should go and win over each other. That makes sense. But what if Eagle Sauce Country wants people from us? Moreover, if he is really related to terrorists, how should he explain to the people? Will it cause panic among the people? A few people engaged in a heated discussion. The soldiers were discussing. The military personnel led by the Chinese characters knocked on the table when they heard this, and waited for everyone to quiet down. When the news returned to China, someone had already been arranged to investigate the details of the other party, and all the information about the other party could be transmitted immediately, he said in a deep voice. Anyway, even if his background is not clean, as long as he doesn't do anything harmful to the country, he must be saved. As for the Eagle Sauce side, the soldier with a national face had a cold and stern gaze, exuding a domineering aura throughout his body. Our Xia country is not a soft persimmon that can be kneaded by anyone. It's not yet up to Eagle Sauce country to point fingers and make moves, he said with immense strength. His words can be considered as conclusive on the matter. The others nodded in agreement with the decision. On the other side, Yi Fei was unaware that he had already attracted the attention of the military. At this point, seeing the water friends in the live broadcast room, he angrily denounced himself as a terrorist and said he would be punished. Yi Feiren is numb. I feel like my career has encountered a serious Waterloo. This is so special, it's related to terrorists. Who dares to buy his products in the future? Yi Fei thought that he must quickly clear the suspicion on himself. But I don't know how to defend myself. After all, both personal and material evidence are present. This is completely inexplicable. Headache. Yi Fei looked at the sky without words, feeling powerless to speak. Everyone. This must be a mistake somewhere. I produce drones for the convenience of the people, not for any terrorists. Really? The anchor, I am innocent. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room sneered at his explanation. I'm not buying it. Which terrorist would admit to being a terrorist? Laughed, you must admit it, right? Then explain why your drone has such a strong payload. You said, your drone has such a strong payload, is it just for loading bombs? Yi Fei watched the barrage of comments from his water friends, intentionally making an incomprehensible appearance. Painful heart disease first said, is it difficult to understand heavy loads? This is to install a camera and capture beautiful scenery. And deliver the package to the delivery guy. After listening to this explanation, the water enthusiasts were very surprised. Isn't it? Can you really give an explanation? The anchor's mouth is strange, isn't it? But I think this explanation is too pale to convince me. Can you explain why your drone flies so fast? Speak up. I see what other reason you can give this time. Although Yi Fei was able to provide an explanation, it surprised many water enthusiasts. But it still cannot shake the fact that Yi Fei is a terrorist in their hearts. And continue to ask questions, let Yi Fei explain to them. Damn it. This problem is difficult to explain. Yi Fei felt a thump in his heart and began brainstorming. After a moment, a flash of inspiration flashed in his mind. Continuing. A serious way. Easy to play and travel. Yes. That's it. If you want to play time travel, can you fly faster without flying? Speaking. Thinking that they might continue to pursue the next question, Yi Fei Sua is eager to answer in advance. You don't need to ask each other, I'll just answer you all together. The good signal of the drone is to make it fly higher and farther. After all, if a host produces something, it must be a masterpiece. Isn't it normal for my drone to be stronger? After explaining, Yi Fei instinctively boasted about his drone again. Upon hearing this, the water enthusiasts couldn't help but fall into silence. Does this explanation seem to be okay? It's quite reasonable. Have we really wronged the anchor? Upon thinking about it, a group of water enthusiasts suddenly felt a sense of guilt. Yi Fei's eyes lit up as he saw the attitude of his water friends change. Is this fooling you? Yi Fei raised the corner of his mouth. I plan to put in more effort and continue to play the trick. Completely restore one's reputation. But at this moment. Dong dong. The door to the office has been knocked on. Yi Fei heard the commotion. Subconsciously looking back. Just turned around. I found out. The office door was pushed open. Several tall individuals wearing military uniforms walked into the office. What? Yi Fei was taken aback. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were also surprised to see the sudden appearance of soldiers. Everyone was dumbfounded. Suddenly became excited. Sleeping slot. The anchor has been checked on the water meter. I'll just say it, the anchor must be a terrorist. They must be here to catch the anchor. Ma Dan. The anchor's mouth is just nonsense, almost fooled him. The terrorists are about to be arrested. Congratulations to the anchor, Hetty's silver bracelet. Water enthusiasts are very active. The barrage volume has increased with a click. But Yi Fei is no longer in the mood to see what his water friends are saying. Seeing those soldiers, they had already walked up to him, looking at him with a serious expression. Being stared at by the soldiers with such eyes, even if Yi Fei had a clear conscience, he couldn't help feeling a bit stressed. You're not really here to catch me, are you? Yi Fei frowned. Successfully closed the live broadcast. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were eating melons with excitement on their faces. I suddenly realized that the live broadcast room was black, which made me very unhappy. With a regretful expression of not eating any melon. But even so, they did not leave, but continued to play barrage in the black screen of the live broadcast room, guessing Yi Fei's fate. Terrifying. The expressions of those soldiers are so serious. The anchor will definitely suffer. Subordinate. It's related to terrorists, I guess we'll have to go through it in prison. How could you think that? Do you still have some human nature? I think the anchor will definitely be sentenced to death. Anchor, keep going. Water friends are laughing and laughing. The neat words, walk well all the way, drift through the live broadcast room. End of this chapter. Chapter 7. Unexpected Joy. Large Order. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 7. Unexpected Joy. Large Order. Divine Eagle Toy Factory, in the office. Among several soldiers, one of them took a step forward. Looking at Yi Fei, he said, "Hello, are you Mr. Yi Fei?" Yi Fei calmly scanned the crowd. "Stand up. Calm down and say, I am." The soldier nodded at the words. He reached out to Yi Fei and said, "Hello, Mr. Yi. I am Wang Feihao, a soldier from the Xia Army headquarters." Their attitude is quite polite, it seems that they are not here to pick a fault. Thinking about it this way, Yi Fei has nothing to worry about anymore. Reached out and shook hands with Wang Feihao. "Hello," Yi Fei smiled and asked, "May I ask if you're looking for me?" "It's like this, the reason we came to you is to collaborate with you." Wang Feihao directly stated the purpose of his trip. Before coming, they had already thoroughly investigated Yi Fei's background. The other party's identity and background are clear and innocent. Apart from developing a drone, they are also an ordinary toy factory owner. That's it. So the military will not be difficult either. On the contrary, it will also offer generous conditions. After all, the Shenying.1 drone has strong performance. The people in Eagle Sauce say that the Divine Eagle 1 is a new type of weapon, and this statement is not false. Faced with a new, high-tech weapon, no country will be tempted. The Xia Army is no exception. The generous conditions given represent the goodwill of the military headquarters. Talents, no matter where they are worth attracting and respecting. And Yi Fei, obviously, is that kind of talent. Collaboration. Yi Fei looked at Wang Feihao with some surprise and said, "Your military headquarters wants to cooperate with me, do you want to purchase the Shenying.1 drone?" Wang Feihao nodded and said sternly, "That's right. The Shenying.1 has strong performance and can be used as a new type of weapon. The military intends to purchase a batch of drones from you. Is Mr. Yi interested in collaborating with the military?" As long as Mr. Yi agrees to cooperate with the military can offer a price that exceeds the normal selling price of the Shenying.1 drone by 20% and sign a contract. Yes. Of course there is. Yi Fei's eyes lit up. Without hesitation, he said. Anyway, in business, who is not selling the product to? Why not sell it to soldiers? Moreover, the other party has offered such favorable conditions. Clearly full of sincerity. Only fools refuse. Furthermore, the military department of a country has incredibly strong funds. The quantity of procurement will definitely not be less. Collaborating with the military is like embracing a golden thigh. From now on, there's no need to worry about sales. As long as the production of drones is stable, there will be a continuous stream of money and technology input. Yi Fei looked at Wang Feihao and others with a gaze similar to that of a wealthy boy. The smile is incredibly bright. With a warm tone, he said, the matter of signing the contract needs to be further elaborated. Come on, please sit down, let's have a good discussion. Okay. Wang Feihao nodded and said. After everyone takes their seats. Yi Fei's eyes were bright and he asked expectantly, I wonder how many drones the military intends to order. Wang Feihao solemnly said, the military intends to purchase 100,000 drones. 100,000 units. Line trough. How many small goals do we need to earn? Sent it. Yi Fei was pleasantly surprised. Undoubtedly the military headquarters, it's just trench air. Suddenly, he became even more enthusiastic. Carefully discussed the details of the contract with Wang Feihao and others. After a long period of bargaining, both parties finally signed the contract. The contract states that the military will sign a 5-year contract with the Divine Eagle toy factory. Purchase drones at a price of 22,000 yuan per drone. The deposit is 20%. During the contract period, the drones produced by Shenyang Toy Factory must be given priority supply to the military headquarters. Both parties are satisfied with this clause. After the contract is signed, Yi Feijian, more importantly, put the contract away. Wang Feihao and other military personnel are no exception. They came here with a mission. Now that I have successfully completed the task, my mood is much lighter. A smile also appeared on his face. Mr. Yi, once we return to report our work, the deposit will be sent to you, and the cooperation content between both parties will also be announced online. As he spoke, Wang Feihao stood up and said goodbye with a smile, it's getting late. We won't disturb you anymore. Goodbye. Yi Feifa laughed inwardly. After the military department announces the news of cooperation with him online, his label as a terrorist can be cleared. At the same time, it will also attract more customers for him. Everyone, take your time. Yi Fei stood up and smiled as he escorted them out of the door. After Wang Feihao and others left, they took out their phone and reported the situation to the military headquarters. Not long after, Yi Fei received a remittance from the military headquarters. Deposit received. Yi Fei chuckled lightly. Turn on your phone and count the small money. XX Bank. Dear customer, hello. You have received a transfer of 44,000,000. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, Dad, Grandpa. 4.4 small goals. Yi Fei's face was flushed and he grinned happily. This wave is called. Good wind, with borrowed power, send me up to the blue clouds. Woohoo. Take off. Every time he sells a product, he can earn some technology points to purchase items in the system mall. The 100,000 drones ordered by the military will bring him 100,000 technology points in revenue. With 100,000 technology points, you can already buy some good things. In addition, there are more than 10 small goals waiting for me. This is simply a double celebration. Yi Fei felt happy in his heart. As for such a large sum of money, the military has given it this way. Are you not afraid that Yi Fei will take the money and run away? Yi Fei said. He's not a fool to criticize. Want to blackmail the money from the military headquarters. Seeking death is not such a search. Yi Fei is full of energy. There was a flicker of contemplation in my eyes. With such a large order, he cannot afford it solely based on his current factory. We need to expand our territory. Anyway, he's not worried about money now. The 4.4 small goals gave him ample confidence. Then go recruit people and buy factories. Thinking of this, Yi Fei took a deep breath. Suppressed the excitement in my heart and calmed down. Subsequently, take out your phone and start contacting your management team. At the same time, the night is deep. On the internet, some good people posted a live segment of Yi Fei's military arrival during his live broadcast. Due to Yi Fei's high popularity, as soon as the video was released, it quickly topped the hot list. Countless netizens left comments below the video. The anchor's cliff has been captured. How many years do you think this anchor will be sentenced? Huh, it's a duck sitting in prison wearing the anchor, isn't it enough to sit in jail and wear clothes? But I think you'll have to be sentenced to at least 10 years. 10 years is too little, I'll bet 20 years. Give me a thumbs up if you agree. Anchor, go. I'll bet on the death penalty. If I had left early, the anchor might have been born by now. End of this chapter. Chapter 8. Human Greed. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 8 Human Greed. The Yi Fei incident can be described as a famous scene. Countless netizens have been discussing this matter fiercely. Everyone feels that Yi Fei has already cooled down. Some people bet that Yi Fei will be sentenced to several years. One night passed. Netizens have even formed the 10-year faction, 30-year faction, and prison bottom sitting through faction. It's so far from Dapu. Yi Fei was unaware of all of this. At 8 o'clock in the morning. Divine Eagle Toy Factory. Yi Fei designated the factory cafeteria as the venue for the meeting. In the cafeteria, a general meeting of all employees was held. Last night, he had already informed the management team of the upcoming employee meeting. At this point, the cafeteria is a bustling area. All employees have already arrived. Yi Fei stood at the forefront, with a tall figure, a handsome face, full of vigor and vitality. Looking around, looking at the employees. Yi Fei's face showed a smile. Everyone. Nowadays, the factory is no longer just a toy factory. Now, the factory is producing drones and facing a transformation, he said brightly. I'm calling everyone here today to announce something. From now on, the main business of the factory will be the production of the EP1-10 drone. Meanwhile, there is also good news to announce. He plans to inform all employees of the good news of obtaining a large order. But he hasn't had the good news yet. The scene suddenly became noisy. All the employees furrowed their brows in disgust, but they were not optimistic about it. I am even more worried, living a few months without salary again. One of the senior employees was well-rounded and even slapped the table, standing up. These days are simply unbearable. Boss. Your drone is priced so high that it can't be sold at all. We employees are about to drink the wind from the west and north. As Zhou Quan spoke, he licked the corner of his mouth and said greedily, in my opinion, why don't we sell the factory and give us another round of buyout dividends? As soon as these words were spoken, the cafeteria suddenly fell silent. The employees looked at each other with different expressions. Zhang Beiguang looked angry and glared at Zhou Quan. Shut up. Can you decide whether the factory will sell or not? Then he walked up to Yi Fei and comforted him in a low voice, boss, don't listen to him talk nonsense. Yi Fei looked indifferent and raised his hand to stop Zhang Beiguang's words. His gaze was sharp and focused. Sure enough, the problems are all internal. The ancients never deceived me. Dare to think of his factory. People's hearts are weak, snakes swallow elephants. Yi Fei sneered coldly. There is no intention of holding back. And he plans to take this opportunity to kick those with ulterior motives out of his factory. Want to leave? No problem. Whoever wants to follow him can quit now. Those who leave will not lose a penny of their salary. They will be paid to you immediately. The words fell. Zhou Quan didn't achieve his goal, looked unhappy, and immediately expressed his intention to resign. 7 or 8 senior employees also followed suit and submitted resignations. This boss is too young and not at all secure. The eagle will never live long in his hands. They still think it's better to go. Yi Fei didn't even glance at them and said to Zhang Beiguang, "Uncle Zhang, let someone settle their salary." Zhang Beiguang nodded. Someone paid salaries to the old employees who left. After receiving the money, the group of people, including Zhou Quan, also left the cafeteria. Yi Fei faced the crowd and asked the remaining employees, "What about you?" Other employees, "Take a look at me, I'll take a look at you." Finally, they all expressed their willingness to coexist with the factory. The Divine Eagle has been operating for over 20 years, and most of these employees are old employees who have developed feelings for the Divine Eagle. When it was so difficult before, they never left. "I won't even leave now." Yi Fei felt relieved in his heart. With a slight smile, he said, "Don't worry, the factory won't go bankrupt, it will only get better and better. Alright, let's continue now." As Yi Fei spoke, he took out a contract and showed it to all the employees. "Just now I said I want to announce good news, which is that the Divine Eagle Toy Factory has signed a contract with the military. The other party has ordered 100,000 units of the Divine Eagle 1 drone." The sound resounded and spread throughout the world. Zhang Beiguang and other management personnel, as well as all employees, widened their eyes. There was a strong surprise in his eyes. Is it really fake? How could our factory develop business with the military headquarters? Is that impossible? The factory's drones have just been produced, how could there be such a large order, 100,000 units? This is too exaggerated. Everyone couldn't help but become suspicious. Is this not a fake message deliberately released by the boss to appease people's hearts? Yi Fei saw that everyone doubted the truth of this matter. With a raised eyebrow, he said loudly, "The military will soon announce the cooperation order with the Divine Eagle, and you will know that what I said is true." The boss is so confident that he doesn't seem to be lying. Thinking of this, everyone's hearts were moved. Quickly picked up my phone, intending to see if I could find some news online. But what surprised them was, as soon as they opened their phones, the message pushed by the app was a video of their boss being broken into by soldiers. Take a look at the comments section. All netizens are playing with memes. Everyone is saying that their boss has been arrested. Even some people are betting on how many years their boss will be sentenced to, or have already reopened. The employees looked at Yi Fei with a strange expression on their faces. Boss, you have a great time playing online." Yi Fei was completely confused. Why do people look at him with that kind of gaze? At this moment, Zhang Beiguang's voice rang out. "Boss, why do people online say you're a terrorist?" Zhang Beiguang looked at Yi Fei with shock and concern, and cautiously asked, "Is this true?" Yi Fei was bewildered. He has forgotten about this incident. That's fake. Helpless, he quickly changed the topic. After clapping hands and attracting the attention of all employees, Yi Fei said lightly, "I am very pleased that everyone can stay. I have always attached great importance to emotions and righteousness. As the saying goes, if you have money, everyone can earn it together. All employees who stay will have their salaries doubled. We will also pay for your 5 insurances and 1 fund." A plain tone, but more inspiring than any passionate words. The employees breathed a sigh of relief and were all excited. Sleeping slot. Boss is grand. I love you, boss. Boss, you are my god. The cafeteria erupted with thunderous cheers. Crazy praise for Yi Fei. Following such a grand boss is worth it. Zhang Beiguang looked at Yi Fei with a smile that couldn't close his mouth. It seems that what you said is true. Our factory has really received a big order from the military headquarters. At this moment, no one doubts the truth of Yi Fei's words anymore. With such boldness, the cliff has earned money. End of this chapter. Chapter 9. Crazy Recruitment. Find someone to intercede with. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 9. Crazy Recruitment. Find someone to intercede with. Yi Fei smiled. Use both hands to press and calm down the employees. Then, with a glint of brilliance in his eyes, he raised his voice and said, "The factory has received a large order. Our current scale alone is not enough. We are short of people, and we are also short of factories. Next, we need to publicly recruit. The more employees we can recruit, the better." "Okay. I'll do it right away." Zhang Beiguang and a group of management were busy leading the task down. Yi Fei nodded in satisfaction as he saw that the employees were all enthusiastic. With a big wave of his hand, he confidently said, "All disband. Everyone hurry up and complete the tasks at hand." "Good boss." In the cafeteria, everyone responded in unison. The loud voice resounded throughout the 4 directions. Those who listen are boiling with passion. After the end of the employee meeting, Zhang Beiguang and others quickly began to work on recruitment matters. Some employees, on the other hand, thought of Zhou Quan and others, and couldn't help but laugh out loud. They are really being criticized foolishly now. If they were to know that the people who stayed behind had received such great benefits, they would probably regret it, wouldn't they? Thinking of this, someone gloated and opened their phone. Tell them about their promotion and salary increase, as well as the news that the Divine Eagle Toy Factory has received a large order, and inform them comprehensively. On the other side, in a fly restaurant, the group of resigning employees gathered around a table, drinking and chatting. "The Eagle will definitely go bankrupt in the future. Fortunately we ran away. Thoroughly and decisively speaking." The others nodded in agreement. Everyone believes that leaving the Divine Eagle is the right decision. At this point, Zhou Quanjian received a new message and casually glanced at his phone. Then, his whole body froze like petrification, and the chopsticks in his hand fell to the ground with a snap. The other few people also received this message. Suddenly, a group of people broke through the defense. "Grass. If I had known, I wouldn't have left. I regret it so much. It's all your fault. If it weren't for you starting, we wouldn't have left either." Just as they were extremely frustrated, a video of Yi Fei being broken into by soldiers yesterday also circulated online. Netizens all thought that Yi Fei had been arrested. A large number of onlookers engaged in intense discussions in the comments section. "Blessing, the anchor will be a good person in the next life, don't take the wrong path anymore. By the way, how many years will the anchor be sentenced in this situation? I don't care. The prison bottom sitting and wearing faction will win." In the comments section, netizens play various memes. Still debating how many years Yi Fei will be sentenced. Among them, the momentum of the firmly rooted and penetrating faction is the most intense, forming a crushing force against the other 10. Your faction and 30. Your faction. At the same time, Yi Fei also opened his own live broadcast room. He just started broadcasting. It has attracted the attention of countless netizens. Countless netizens exclaimed, "Lie down." Subsequently, like a shark smelling the smell of blood, it instantly rushed into Yi Fei's live broadcast room. "Brothers, the anchor, I'm back." Yi Fei greeted the camera with a smile. Immediately afterwards, he discovered. The number of viewers in the live broadcast room skyrocketed to over 100,000 in an instant. Countless water enthusiasts looked at Yi Fei, their eyes widened. An expression of seeing a ghost. Amazing. Ah, isn't that right? Why hasn't the anchor been caught yet? Shocked. Arms dealers and terrorists have become anchors. To be honest, I'm very disappointed. Why hasn't the anchor entered yet? Why? I know. There must be a PY transaction here. A group of water enthusiasts saw that Yi Fei was not caught as they thought. Suddenly, I couldn't figure it out. He's an arms dealer. Why can we get away with it? Or do they really misunderstand the anchor? Yi Fei watched the barrage in the live broadcast room. I suddenly feel tired. Treat your hand as a shock would and slap it on the table. Silence. Yi Fei put on a solemn expression with a resounding voice. The anchor is just a toy factory owner undergoing transformation, not an arms dealer. The internet is not a lawless place. I hope everyone doesn't believe or spread rumors. A dignified face and dignified words. Make Yi Fei look quite imposing. The water enthusiasts who watched were momentarily stunned. Shenying .1 drone, the strongest in the world. Everyone has passed by, don't miss it. Click on the link in the live broadcast room and hurry up to buy. Yi Fei didn't persist for long with his serious appearance. He started promoting his own drones again. A group of water enthusiasts were just in a state of being impressed by Yi Fei's demeanor. In the blink of an eye, I noticed that he was very smelly and started boasting about his drone again. Suddenly, completely speechless. I'm convinced. The anchor will never miss any opportunity to promote. Ha ha ha, the more you promote, the less we won't buy. Are you angry? +1. Don't even buy dogs. But speaking up, why wasn't the anchor caught? Netizens felt very puzzled and asked the anchor why and if there were any PY transactions involved. Yi Feitu is already big, and this year's netizens are difficult to lead by Nima. At this moment, someone suddenly called on everyone to read the news quickly. What news are you watching? What big thing happened? Did the anchor do anything illegal again? With curiosity in mind, everyone immediately went to check the news. After reading it, all netizens directly called a sleep slot. End of this chapter. Chapter 10. Network-wide announcement of cooperation news. War. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Chapter 10. Network-wide announcement of cooperation news. War. There is no other reason, just because military personnel are live streaming on Douyin in real time. In the picture, a tall and imposing military leader saluted the camera. Then, he said to the camera, "At present, our military has reached a strategic cooperation with Shenying Toy Factory. After discussion, the military will introduce the Shenying .1 drone, with the first batch ordering 100,000 units. The Shenying .1 drone represents the rise of Xia's technology." The military leader had a solemn expression and sounded like a bell. Announced the cooperation with Yi Fei. The reason why the military department has made this matter so grand. To deter Eagle Sauce. This also indicates the attitude of the military to protect Yi Fei. So even if Yingjiang harbors a grudge against Yi Fei, who produces the Shenying .1 drone, he dares not cause trouble. See here. Countless netizens are stunned just because. Many people who watched the press conference were also fans of Yi Fei. So, those people immediately ran to Yi Fei's live broadcast room. Crazy barrage of bullets. Anchor Nyopi. Surprisingly, he has established a relationship with the military headquarters. The military department just held a press conference and announced that they have reached a strategic cooperation relationship with the Divine Eagle. We also need to order 100,000 drones from the anchor. As soon as these bullet comments come out, Yi Fei hooked his lips. Why did the military make this matter public? Yi Fei could guess to some extent. Some netizens in the live broadcast room who were not yet aware looked bewildered. What? Is that impossible? The military not only failed to catch the anchor, but also reached a strategic cooperation with the anchor. Still buying 100,000 drones. I don't believe it. I wiped it. I just went to take a look, what they said is true. A group of water enthusiasts subconsciously feel that this kind of thing cannot be true. But when they went to see the military's press conference with a skeptical attitude. Attitude has undergone a earth-shattering change. Sleeping slot, lying slot. Anchor nyopi. Pain, Anchor 666. I've always said that the anchor has thick eyebrows and big eyes, it can't be an outsider, you must believe it. It's so impressive. Even the military wants to buy the anchor's drone, it seems that the anchor has real skills. The water enthusiasts have completely taken it and praised it greatly. Yi Fei looked at the full screen of 666. The corner of the mouth slightly rises. I just feel comfortable all over. Brothers, do the military buy our drones? The quality of our drones is impressive. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and make the purchase. Yi Fei raised his head and chest, smiling with peach blossoms blooming all over his face. I took the opportunity to promote a wave of my own drones. Water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room, all kinds of rainbow farts are flying in the sky. Words like National Product Light and Xiaogua Drone Leader will come with Zhang Ko. Some water enthusiasts with better economic conditions are really tempted. I plan to purchase Yi Fei's drone. But at this point, although the anchor's drone is very strong, don't be impulsive. The Shenying EP1 drone is a military product that ordinary people can't even use. Someone posted a barrage reminding the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room to calm down. What is this called? This is called ruining his business. Yi Fei sat up straight. With a look of sadness and indignation, he said. Ah. That's not right. I'm a civilian drone. Do you understand civilian use? What military supplies, I don't even know what you're talking about. The water friends all agreed and made a cut sound. I believe you're a ghost. The military has already ordered your drone, and you still say it's a civilian drone. Anchor, hurry up and watch the news. There's something big happening again. While Yi Fei was chatting with the water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room. Suddenly, the same barrage begins to refresh the screen. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room, upon hearing the big news, suddenly their eyes lit up, and the star of gossip burned brightly. Even if he didn't know exactly what the news was, he kept urging Yi Fei to watch it. Yi Fei spread out his hands. Helpless. Are you asking me to watch the news again? Hey, okay. Say it. Yi Fei opens a news website. At first sight, it's a news report about Eagle Sauce. News is in the form of short videos. After clicking on it, the short video will start playing automatically. In the video screen, a blonde and blue-eyed female host wearing formal attire, holding a microphone, is reporting. The atrocities of terrorist Ben Deng are outrageous. But he went to hide in Ike. Xinjiang has taken military action against Ike and is bound to arrest and bring Benden to justice. It is bound to kill terrorist Ben Deng to comfort the Eagle Sauce people who died at the Pentagon. The water enthusiasts in the live broadcast room were stunned for a moment. Wow, this is really big news. Yi Fei looked at the barrage in the live broadcast room and scratched his head. He said, "Is that all? Isn't this very normal? The Eagle Sauce man is not a fool, he won't fight back even after being beaten. They launched a war against Ike, which was predictable. What big news is it?" Those water enthusiasts who just arrived at the live broadcast room heard this. A barrage of bullets was launched one after another. Don't worry, Yi Fei must continue to watch. Yi Fei also didn't want to dampen the enthusiasm of his water friends. Just patiently continue to watch. Only see. Video screen conversion. The camera fell into a slightly remote wilderness. In the distance, there are ruins formed after the collapse of houses, and the earth emitting black smoke, as well as some white bones. A face ravaged by war. Hundreds of Eagle Sauce soldiers are marching. The soldiers in front hold submachine guns, while the artillery in the rear carry mortars. Advance forward with classic triangle tactics. Vehicles are following on both sides and behind, respectively. In the air, drones hover to provide firepower support for the Eagle Sauce soldiers. Infantry tactics, combined with air firepower support. Yi Fei commented, "It's normal, this is the combat level of Eagle Sauce." The water friends in the live broadcast room are all speechless. Is everything normal in your eyes? End of this chapter.